Good morning, guys. It is Friday. Got a pretty heavy day in the gym today. Woke up about 7 o'clock this morning. Went and stretched out a little bit. Did some small strength stuff at the gym this morning. So we'll get going on the videos right now. I'm cooking breakfast right now. Again, mushrooms, egg whites, chicken sausage, and probably a piece of toast with some fruit. Normal breakfast all the time. But I have 1 on 6 today, so basically a mock-up of a competition, so it's going to be a pretty heavy day in the gym, but should be fun. So looking forward to taking you guys through it, and then probably doing a Flex Friday challenge at the end. So it's going to be an exhausting day, but it's going to be fun day. Going to be a fun day. Going to get a lot of cool video for you guys, hopefully, and yeah, so it should be fun. But other than that, it's pretty crazy. I fell asleep last night, and I must have cut off the circulation to my right arm because I literally could not move it when I woke up in the middle of the night. I tried to move it and I couldn't squeeze my fingers, I couldn't move my hands. So it's pretty crazy. It was the first time that had happened to me like that bad, where I literally couldn't pick my arm up or move it. I would go to get my arm and it would just flop down. So it took about 5 minutes for that to come back, which was pretty crazy. But so yeah, but it's all good now. Got some rest and looking forward to a fun day today. So here we go. So another thing I like to do, guys, is I weigh my food. So right now I'm doing my strawberries. I'm at 102 grams of strawberries. So I usually try and hit about probably 100 grams of that. I'll probably do raspberries, probably like 40 or 50 grams of raspberries, just because I don't want as much. But that's kind of how I measure it to make sure that, you know, I know exactly what's going into my body and what I'm eating, and you know, the specific macros that you're having throughout the day. So it's kind of an easy way to measure the fruit. Alright, so I got all my food. I got the toast on top with peanut butter, and I actually like to set it on top like that because after I toast it, you know, these eggs kind of heat up the bread and melt the peanut butter a little bit, so I like to do that. Mushrooms, egg whites, chicken sausage. I cooked a bunch of them so I don't have to cook one every morning. I can just heat it up. A little more convenient that way. 100 grams of strawberries, about 42 grams of raspberries, and got my coffee. Alright, guys, so here are the macros. This breakfast was 425 calories. I don't have my goals really like set. I know by what I want to hit. So that's kind of how I go. I don't pay attention to the remaining or the goal really. I just look at my food. So I entered all of my breakfast. I added a lot of coffee creamer because I'm gonna have a couple cups today, and I don't want to keep adding it, so I just added it right there. So 46 grams carbs, 11 fat, 29 protein. So that's kind of what my macros are looking like right now, and obviously I will eat again before I go to gym. So it's in between my breakfast and kind of second breakfast slash lunch. I'm gonna have a Quest bar. Focus in, there we go. I really like Quest bars, they're pretty good. This one's the Oreo, and then the macros on it are pretty good as well. That's why I have these. 190 calories and 21 grams of protein, less than a gram of sugar, and 20 grams of carbs. So this is gonna be my snack right now. They're basically like a delicious dessert that's not too bad for you. So gonna have this, and then I'll have another meal later before I head to the gym. Catching up on some Flash right now. Some of the guys said that they watch it and that they enjoy the show, so I started it, checking it out, catching up. I like to relax a little bit before I'm going to gym, especially on a hard day. I don't want to do too much, you know, so I'll play a little Xbox or watch some Netflix and kind of just relax for a little bit, go to the gym, and then when I come back, then I'll clean up, knock out some emails, do some editing or something like that. So I like to stay pretty relaxed before a big heavy day of gym. So for lunch, it's about I'm about an hour, 10 minutes before I head to the gym. So for lunch, I'm gonna have half a cup of oatmeal and half, or let's see, what is it? I think it's half a serving. Yeah, half a serving of peanut butter in there. And that will be my lunch. Alright, so here are my macros again. So half a cup of oatmeal, 1 serving of peanut butter, 245 calories, and I can even break it up into macros: 31 carbs, 11 fat, and 8 protein. So getting in some good carbs before workout. Like I said, this isn't as much as I normally would eat, but today I'm gonna have to feel pretty light, so that's about it. This dog sleeps non-stop and loves pillows. It's insane. Never seen a dog like this before. Right? Right? Alright guys, so we are heading to practice. I'm taking Kayla's car today. Shh, don't tell. She's got a Jeep. Like to get amped up, listen to some music. Head there. I have a complete protein cookie by Lenny and Larry's. Chocolate chip. It'll be my little like treat / dessert after a workout. About 20 grams of protein, almost, and like 30-40 grams of carbs. So it'll be perfect for a post-workout meal. But amped up, ready to go. Let's go get the gym, get that 1-on-6, and have some fun. So I got my pre-workout Spark Limeade. It's a new flavor that they were trying out. They actually sold out for a little bit, so hopefully they'll bring it back. So we're in the gym, heating up the shoulder. Got the music going. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a tough one. Not many people here, but it'll be fun. Pretty pumped. Got through the P-bar set. It wasn't the greatest, but kind of bleeding all over and ripping. But we made it through. Gotta clean up the blood. Go to high bar. We got one more left. Let's go. Alright guys, so I went over and finished with some strength, and this is some pretty lightweight, especially, you know, for people who lift weights a lot. I don't lift weights all the time, you know, twice a week probably, and more for just a general strength, just to add on to the workout I've already done with gymnastics, and try and just, you know, include a little extra strength so I can just gain as much as possible. I'm not doing, obviously, max reps, max weight. You know, for us that's not exactly the best thing to do while we're doing training on top of it. So I'm just doing a little bit extra to try and strengthen my weak areas. I'm definitely, you know, not very strong lifting weights, and that's a goal of mine that I'd like to do when I'm done with gymnastics, is, you know, get stronger lifting some weights, because I'm pretty strong body weight wise, but for weight wise I'm fairly weak. So this is, like I said, I'm just trying to improve on the things that I'm weak at, and so, you know, a lot of chest work, a lot of shoulder work, just to try and stay, you know, active in those areas. So some different angles for you guys. You know, I like to switch it up a little bit, but I just finished this workout and I wanted to kind of blow out some strength at the end, just to make myself sore, you know, and just to finish with a little bit extra. And I'll have, you know, people commenting saying that, you know, this isn't very heavyweight. Well, yeah, that's exactly the point. You know, like I was saying, it's not about lifting the heaviest weight or doing the most reps for me. For me, it's about strengthening my weak areas and just improving, you know, a little bit at a time. And that's the reason that I do weights, because, you know, weights aren't a huge thing for gymnastics. So I'm just trying to improve on some weak points that I have. And biceps for me are actually a pretty strong point, but this is my left shoulder and I need to rebuild that whole arm back up to where it was before, strength wise. So this feels like it helps kind of tighten my whole arm, so that's why I did those, and just did a little bit on the other side as well. You can see the blood from parallel bars. That was a fun day. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the weight training today. So we just knocked out a good workout thanks to these guys helping out. I'm gonna have my protein cookie now as my little snack. I'm excited. That's good. Let me know what you think. It's pretty good.
That was pretty good.
It was good, right?
Yeah,
and soft, delicious. I like it. So it's a good day today. Gonna finish this up, stretch out, and head home to relax. Guys, finally home. I'm cooking my first dinner. I'm gonna have another one after that. First one, I'm gonna have egg whites, mushrooms, another chicken sausage, and make that into my breakfast sandwich. My second dinner, I'm gonna do about 6 ounces of chicken. I'm gonna do a salad with a little bit of fruit in there, and that'll be my second dinner. That'll complete my meals today. I'm doing pretty good on food, so pretty happy with that. Had a great day. Had fun doing my Flex Friday challenge. Had fun with the heavy day of gymnastics. Overall, a great day. Probably a pretty long video compared to normal, so thank you guys for sticking it through and watching it. And make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment. Thank you so much for all the support. You guys are awesome. Thank you.